The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by City Limits Subaru. For the second year, City Limits Subaru has teamed up with a local nonprofit called Unforgettable Families and Friends and several other organizations to spearhead an initiative called Subaru Loves to Help. Rochelle Grossman with City Limits Subaru and Cynthia Bentley, the founder of Unforgettable Families and Friends, are here to tell us more. Y'all, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Yes. Yeah, we're excited to have you both here in the studio. And Cynthia, I hear you have a heart of gold. So this is actually your baby. You founded this organization a couple years ago. Talk to us a little bit about what it is and what you wanted to do.
Unforgettable Families and Friends is a nonprofit. We're housed in Cow, Texas, but we serve all of Hays County. Our local unit have literacy. And literacy is what we would like to do. We know at a young age, if we put books in the hands of children, starting with the second grade, they will learn to read, they can travel all over the world, and they can just excel in school. And hopefully that will include helping us to
Increase graduation rates.
And those test scores,
those
test scores.
Absolutely, especially I know that they've taken a bit of a dive after COVID. And so literacy has always been something people cared about, but it's now more important than ever. So you guys are doing really fantastic work, and I have to say hats off to you.
Thank you.
Rochelle, I want to know why City Limits Subaru wants to support such a worthwhile organization. It shouldn't be hard to guess, but why you guys wanted to get involved?
So we definitely support Cynthia's book initiative and have donated to those programs, but for the second year in a row, we have partnered together as part of Subaru Loves to Help. And this is an initiative in January and February where we come together and actually provide families and children in need with warm coats, shoes, and socks for the winter. The national nonprofit called Operation Warm connected Cynthia and I, and we've become BFFs. And this is the second year we've done this initiative, and it's really, everybody can remember how they felt when they just had that brand new pair of shoes. And what we're trying to do through this shoe gifting initiative is restore that confidence and hope.
Well, I think it's so wonderful. And I just want to go a little farther into the shoe discussion, if we can, for a second, Rochelle, because the statistics don't lie, and people might find them pretty surprising about what a new pair of shoes can do.
Yeah. It was shocking to me to know and to learn, and we got these statistics from a local nonprofit called Shoes That Fit. Kids with a brand new pair of shoes, their attendance rates increase by 44%, their participation in athletics increases by 72%, and then even classroom behavior, it goes up by 63%. So we're doing so much more than just giving a new pair of shoes. It's really that hope and confidence that we're trying to instill in these kiddos.
I'm glad you used the word confidence. I can see that would change, put a smile on a kid's face. It's so wonderful. Okay, Cynthia, I want to come back to you and talk a little bit about why y'all's work is so vital. You are getting in there and addressing homelessness for children, urgent need, especially with this partnership. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
One of the things that we would like to do is to let our children know that they are loved, they are cared for, and they're not in this by themselves. So what we did in this last time for our distribution, we contacted Hays County Food Bank. They donated over 200 boxes of food, non-perishable food. We contacted Hays County Health Department. They came in and gave COVID vaccines and flu vaccines. And of course, we had to include the books.
Yeah, it was like a shopping extravaganza for families, along with these essential healthcare items too.
That is really wonderful. Anything else you wanted to add there, Cynthia?
The books are through my nonprofit, Unforgettable Families and Friends, and we were able to make sure the children went home with as many books that they wanted. And we encourage them to read to their parents and their siblings, because if they can read to their parents and siblings, that would also encourage the love of reading in the family unit.
And we want to keep that curiosity high. We want to keep that engagement high, right? Because I know statistically as kids go farther and farther in school, you get a little less interested in school. So we want them to be very plugged in readers. I think it's a wonderful thing you're doing. So, Rochelle, you said shopping extravaganza. You've had one in January. We were just watching a little bit of the footage of that. You've got another one coming up.
Yes. So in a couple of weeks, actually, on Thursday, February the 27th, Cynthia and I are coming together along with the other community nonprofits to reach a few more kids. So we're going to have the shoes, we're going to have the books. It's a completely free community event. And if people are in need and are interested in participating, if they need a pair of shoes, we're here to help. They just need to email you at unforgettableives@gmail.com. Did I get that right? I hope.
Right.
You got it right. You got it right. But I'm going to repeat it one more time just for everybody else at home. Guys, we really appreciate what you're doing for our communities. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
Of course. All right, guys, you can learn more about how City Limits Subaru is reaching out to help the community at citylimitssubaru.com. And if you or someone you know needs help, the next City Limits Subaru Loves to Help shoe drive will be in San Marcos, as you heard mentioned, at Bonham Pre-K School on Thursday, February 27th at 5 p.m. Unforgettableives@gmail.com is a good place to go if you are needing help. The preceding portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by City Limits Subaru.